Tonight, find out why a WSU student athlete is going viral. We'll tell you what they did and who shared the video.
Plus, we have coverage of the Cougar Dance Competition. Find out why dance is chopping down barriers on the WSU campus.
Murrow News 8 starts now.
Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University. This is Murrow News 8.
Good evening. I'm Sean O'Connor.
And I'm Gunnar Peterson. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
Take a look at this. WSU soccer player Brianna Alger went viral this morning, showing off some fancy footwork. The play was so impressive, NBC Sports shared the clip on social media. The video has been viewed more than 2 million times. Go Cougs. If you're stressed about midterms or thinking about what could go wrong on campus, that can be scary. But you don't have to be scared. Starting next Tuesday morning at the Senior and Junior Club ballrooms is the Don't Fear the Fair, where you can find on-campus resources for everything from nutrition to self-defense to cyber safety from over 50 vendors. There will be live demonstrations, prizes, and best of all, free food. The Safety, Health, and Security Fair will happen Tuesday at the Cub ballrooms from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
Authorities say a man will face vehicular assault charges after allegedly causing a school bus crash. Spokane police responded to a crash Wednesday afternoon when a vehicle failed to stop at a stop sign. The incident involved one other car and a school bus. No children on the bus were hurt, but both people in the other car suffered non-life-threatening injuries.
WSU introduced a new event to the campus and ended up being a massive success. Our own Corbin White got his boogie on and went to check out the new dance competition.
The Cougar Dance Competition was the first of its kind at Washington State University. The Assistant Director of University Recreation, Jessica Witt, wanted to give students who are passionate about dance an opportunity to show what they can do.
It started as a selfish thing that I just wanted to have a dance competition, and then it's just kind of blossomed into this really amazing project.
UREC worked with the Gender Identity, Expression, and Sexual Orientation Resource Center, GSORC, and Multicultural Student Services to make the event happen. Witt says their help made things a lot easier. Contemporary ballet, hip-hop, and Bollywood dancers took to the stage.
This is exactly what we wanted to do.
The dance competition is going on right behind me. The winner's going to walk away with $500 and a chance to perform in a future school event. Actually, future school events.
A halftime performance at the Student Entertainment Board's Springfest is on the table. Last year, T-Pain was the main act. Witt says she wants to give the winner as much exposure and experience on stage as possible. But who decides who wins tonight's competition? Vogue artist Cesar Valentino, Afrobeats dancer Nkirika Nk, and contemporary ballet dancer Jessica Sanchez are tonight's judges. After some deliberation, they decided. Marley Samio didn't expect she'd walk away with first place. All she wanted to do was give us a taste of her culture and have fun doing so. Samio displayed a Tahitian style of dance. Samio got a laugh on stage when she said she'll be putting her winnings toward tuition. I asked if that was true.
Some of it, yes. We have a Spokane trip coming up, so I have to prepare my client's skin for the cold weather.
Corbin White, Murrow News 8.
Latah County granted its second ever economic development property tax exemption, according to the Moscow-Pullman Daily News. It is only the second case of this in the county's history. Strata Educational Network is a national nonprofit that focuses on helping connect people to educational opportunities and careers. The nonprofit purchased Moscow's EMSI last year and just received the tax incentive.
A proposed rock quarry near Pullman's Kamiak Elementary School has passed an environmental checklist, according to Moscow-Pullman Daily News. For 1 week, the public can now appeal the city's initial approval of the project. Though the project has passed this environmental policy checklist, it must follow certain conditions from the city before any construction permits are issued.
Fairchild Air Force Base welcomed the first of 12 KC-135 Stratotanker airplanes on Wednesday. The plane arrived at the Spokane area airfield ahead of the reactivation of the 97th Air Refueling Squadron. The addition of 12 aircrafts will add around 400 servicemen and their families to the Spokane area. The move will make Fairchild the largest tanker refueling branch in the Air Force.
And a recent study may make you second guess what food you buy for your child. Extended research by Healthy Babies Bright Futures found there were a dominant amount of heavy metals in baby food. Lead, arsenic, mercury, and cadmium were all found in almost all types of products provided by top baby food wholesalers. Tests of 161 baby foods from 61 brands found these heavy metals in 95% of them. According to the report, these metals act as a neurotoxin and can severely affect the chemistry in a child's developing brain. The organization is urging the FDA to establish new standards for baby food safety. They also claim that for the time being to steer clear of rice-based products, as those were the ones that had the most amounts of toxic metals in them.
Coming up, Mike Leach squashes a rumor about the struggling WSU defense.
When Murrow News 8 returns.
The Houston Astros took on the New York Yankees for control in the ALCS. In the top of the first, with 1 out, Severino leaves a pitch in the middle of the plate where Jose Altuve blasts out to left center field into the Astros bullpen. As we see here, he blasted back again and just over the fence into the Astros bullpen. We pick it up in the bottom fifth. Didi Gregorius launches it into the right field. Yankees fans hoping it gets over, and it just misses. Yankees lost the game 1-4. In St. Louis, Patrick Corbin strikes out the side in the first, and in the bottom of the first, Cards fans could see their hopes die as 3 Cardinals players reach for a pop fly and it drops in the middle. That scores 2 runs on this play. Then on the next play, Trey Turner is going to hit rope one to left field, scoring another 2 runs for a total of 7 in the first inning. The Cards would win this, or the Nats would win this one, 7-4, and go on into the World Series. With a new head coach, Kyle Smith, the Cougars are starting a new era of Cougar basketball. Cameron Ditto went to the team's practice to find out what the team's expectations are for this year.
A familiar sound rang through the halls of Smith Gym last week, signaling the start of basketball season and the beginning of a new era for the Washington State men's team.
With the new coaching staff, everybody's new, and so everybody's kind of in that same boat of learning the new offense, new defense, and everything. But yeah, it's just kind of all of us kind of growing together.
Head coach Kyle Smith, along with new assistants Jim Shaw and Derek Phelps, is leading a virtually brand new team with only 5 returners from last season. Returning star sophomore CJ Ellaby believes in tone setting to build the team's foundation.
We have the experience, and we're just trying to set the level that we want everybody to play at, the energy we want everybody to bring, and the enthusiasm we want everybody to play with. I feel really good. We've got some transfers, a good freshman, and I think they're coming along. And we're just trying to keep the energy up. And I think we have a really good chance to do something special this year. And so we're just focusing on kind of putting the foundation together and then building from there.
Part of that foundation is refining the team's defense.
I mean, if anyone's here for the whole practice, now the first 45 minutes were a lot of defense, and I just think you're gonna achieve what you emphasize. We're emphasizing it, so we need to show improvement there. As far as our guys' effort, really tickled. Honestly, I think I'm normally kind of pessimistic at this time of year, but I'm cautiously optimistic. I really like this group.
The Cougs return to Beasley November 7th against Seattle University. In Pullman, I'm Carmen Ditto.
According to the Kook Center, Mike Leach has denied rumors about a defensive staff feud. This after comments by former WSU quarterback Connor Holliday about a supposed feud between defensive coaches being the reason former defensive coordinator Tracy Claeys resigned from his position. The supposed feud between Claeys and Darcel Macbeth was no feud at all, according to Leach.
No, I mean, it's not true. I mean, I've never seen him argue about anything.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, we saw a little bit of rain last night. There may be some more on the way.
Celeste Harms has our weather forecast when we come back.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work.
Thanks.
You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Welcome back to Murrow News 8. Let's take a look at our weather forecast. As you can see today, we had a high of 55 degrees and a low of 39 degrees, but those winds of 17 miles per hour and gusts way higher made it feel a lot colder. And looking at tomorrow, we'll see similar things, a similar temperature of 53 degrees as a high, 38 as a low, and partly cloudy and breezy, but once again, really high gusts of wind and a potential for some showers at night. As we take a look at the state map, we can see some pretty consistent temperatures across this side of the state. And over on this side of the state in Seattle and Olympia, the only difference is they're seeing a lot more showers and precipitation, but once again, we can expect that from the west side. When we take a look at our 5-day forecast, we also have some rain and snow in store for us. So particularly on Saturday, there is a chance even just for an hour that rain could turn into snow. So definitely want to bundle up if you're headed out to that football game. And as we continue on throughout the week, you can see that Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday also have some rain in store for us, some more wind, some more temperatures in the mid-50s and highs in that range. So that's your weather forecast for the week, and we'll be right back with Murrow News 8.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for 1. He's tough enough to feed the man that gave him a lifetime of nourishment. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. That's right, no employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, no, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Okay. Thanks for watching Murrow News 8. Have a good night.